their daily lives before they came to Kauhale. So we helped them move forward, or try to help them with the issues that they had on the streets. Where we, like I said, we're with them shoulder to shoulder, and we walk with them through their struggles. Next slide.
So again, we are the Hawaii Health and Harm Reduction Center. These are our core values. As you can see, harm reduction is number one. Also, respect. Respect goes a long way, especially in our community and the people that we deal with. If you can't keep your promises or make false promises, don't follow through, you lose the respect, and a lot of the times the clients pull out on you. Of course, advocacy. So the number one thing that we like to focus on is advocating for our clients in terms of mental health, in terms of even just spending time with them on a daily basis. Quality care, of course, individualized healthcare and services that demonstrate best practices and improve desired health outcomes. In order to achieve this, services must be evidence-based, safe, effective, timely, efficient, equitable, and people-centered. Just self-explanatory. Compassion is another huge one for us. So because we are low barrier, we accept everyone as they are, and we get a lot of mentally ill clients, people with depression, and just being able to sit down and understand where they come from, and just having that compassion to deal with them and realize that, hey, I can help you through this, goes a long way also. Integrity, of course. Commitment to building relationships founded in honesty, trust, accountability, and transparency. Next time. So we are the Ho'okahi Leo Kauhale at 604 Middle Street. Currently we have 19 tiny home units occupied with 22 residents. 3 of the units are couples. We have 1 ADA restroom, shower, toilet, sink combo. The other 3 are also individual shower, sink combos. We have 1 laundry trailer with 4 washers, 4 dryers, 1 large office trailer, navigator office, manager office, and the community kitchenette living space. We have an outdoor common area, have tables, chairs for lounging, 1 barbecue with 2 picnic tables. Also, we forgot to put on here that we have 2 different community garden sites. And we do have a TV with a switch. So, resident terms and conditions developed with community input. Commit no acts of violence or harassment, stealing, or illegal activities within the Kauhale community. This includes no vehicle chop shops or public substance use and intoxication. To observe quiet hours, visitors, restrictions from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. Sunday through Thursday, and 12 a.m. to 7 a.m. on Fridays and Saturdays. Overnight stays are permitted for visitors. Each resident is able to have a guest sleepover up to 3 days per week. Observe the no open fire policy. Barbecue grills will be available for outdoor cooking in the community areas only. Smoking only in designated commercial outdoor areas. And then be responsible for your pet. The limit is 2 pets per household. That we did change. It's 2 pets per person. Pets must be either in private rooms or on a leash while in communal areas. Dog owners are required to pick up their dog's waste. Any pet that bites and/or attacks a resident, visitor, or staff will no longer be allowed to stay on the premises. No residents under the age of 18, although visitors under 18 are okay. Be willing to participate in community meetings, talk through challenges, and agree on future additions or changes to the community rules and policies. Have a willingness to take on community responsibilities every week, such as cleaning, gardening, cooking, security, maintenance activities. Another big one for us is keep personal spaces clean. Ensure trash is properly disposed of in property trash bins. Take full responsibility of their visitors. Understand that you will be responsible for any violations committed by your guest. Next slide.
Aloha, everybody. My name is Laura May. I am a board member and resident of Ho'okahi Leo. we've come a long way, everybody. We did. And as a board member, we have challenges, but nothing that we're unable to come to an agreement with. As a resident, we have challenges also, but nothing that we weren't able to.
You got this, Laura May.
As a community, we've come a long way. We have struggles, challenges, like everybody else. But the beauty of that is that how we are getting to that point where we want more, and we want to get part of society again. And so what we're doing now is trying to help everyone get their proper documents so that we can find them jobs, and we have classes available that they can attend to learn, whether for the resume or interviews. I work at IHS Headed to Work now. I started in January, and I love my job. And in 1 month, I got a place, a free car, and a place that I call home.
So for our referrals, we accept referrals from any homeless service agency, medical providers, also personal referrals. So if somebody were to just walk in themselves and say, hey, I need a place to stay, can I fill out an application? We also do that. The Kauhale staff is always able to assist with the sign-up process. Also, we do refer our people and walk-ins to other services that we may not provide on site. Next slide. So the eligibility and screening and intake. You would have to be of 18 or older to be eligible to enter our program, but we also accept referrals from regions 1 and 6. Next slide. So we provide property management, supportive services, and communal housing on the island of Oahu. Care coordination involves the following: community outreach, housing navigation, individual case management for all residents, including zero assessment and reassessment of needs, service planning, implementation, linkage and referral, access to medical and financial benefits, mental health support, substance use service, transportation services, medical and benefit appointments, move-in and other appointment activities, monitoring and following up. Of course, we do care coordination across various agencies that residents interact with, CES documentation and advocacy is if desired. Insurance navigation services, on-site services, H3RC's mobile medical unit comes every Thursday. We have access to H3RC's behavioral health clinicians, so if anybody's having a mental health crisis, we would refer them to our main office for mental health support. Crisis intervention services also.
Service modalities. HHSC recognizes that the ultimate goal of the peer navigator goes beyond increasing participant access to services. Kauhale focuses on creating opportunities for participant growth, education, and skills development. The program's core treatment method is one of strength-based case management. In a strength-based model, peer navigators focus on empowering participants and their support systems. This is kind of like when I said we're shoulder to shoulder with our residents. This model involves outreach, clinical services, advocacy, and care coordination between navigators and participants. The strength-based case management model recognizes the value of community services, family or support system, cross-agency partnerships. Kauhale encourages the participant to take the lead in identifying their own needs. So the resident, we follow the resident's flow. We don't try to rush them at all. So the resident is in control of all of the things that they need. And we view the community as a resource instead of a barrier. Next slide. Supportive services. Kauhale has established supportive services outside the scope of traditional case management practices. Services aims to enhance the support systems available to people experiencing homelessness and are available to interested participants. Participant support systems are vital to help residents maintain housing and strengthen community supports. Supportive services and activities are designed to build community and to connect Kauhale residents with the wider community. These include social events, service projects, and other activities that encourage participants to care for each other. Their living areas and shared areas within the facility and outside the facility in the wider community. The program seeks ways to expand upon and add to these services in order to provide residents with a variety of options that may meet their needs for additional support. Next slide. Here you go.
So for the participant education, this program provides education to residents in order to ensure the relevant information is shared. With residents, education is focused on topics including but not limited to functional life skills, boundaries and healthy relationships, sexually transmitted infections, substance use, mental health, medication adherence, and other topics that might be relevant to participant care. Education may be provided through a variety of platforms and mediums, including through video conferencing applications such as Zoom or through distribution of written informational materials and resources. Residents also have access to education through one-on-one and group sessions with participant consent. Families and support systems are encouraged to educate themselves to participate with their loved ones in educational activities. So this is, So this is something that we do touch on a daily basis with most of our clients, considering they live where we work. We do try and teach them, like money management, how to better handle your anger, which is one of the big ones that we deal with. Because when you're on the streets, everybody knows that your first instinct is usually fight or flight, right? We try and give them healthy mediums. Hey, come vent to me. If you guys are upset, maybe we can come on the side, have a one-on-one, I'll mediate. We do focus a lot on substance use. So if they do have substance use issues and they're seeking assistance, then we can sign them up for smoking cessation, like say if it's for cigarettes, we have that at HHSC. And any other mental health issues, we do try and send them to HHSC for assistance, but if they're not comfortable with that, then we do refer out. So, the resident council. Resident council. Yeah, resident council. Yeah, this is your. Just talk about the board and what you guys do.
Okay, everybody. Hello. Kauhale also have a group of board members. We're made up of 6 people. And what we do is we get together and we go beefing, we beef at other issues, And whether we come to an agreement or not, we can't leave the case